Maria's story of strength and vulnerability is something that really resonates with me, particularly her strength. I think that it's really easy to get into doing Maria as a doe-eyed, naive person because she's 16 and she has love at first sight, which in life we don't really think is a true thing for many people. But I think that she actually has a lot of strength to come to a new country around new people at such a young age and try to carve out her own path. She does know what she wants. Whether what she wants is naive or not is for the audience to decide, but she is kind of blazing a trail of like, I'm gonna do what I wanna do. I've always followed what other people want, and this is now my life, and I am going to take ownership of it. And I remember the first time I did West Side Story, I was talking to my mom about doing the production, and she had said, well, that's how you were when you were 16, so I feel like it really fits. And I thought that was really funny because she was right. Whether I made the right choices or not when I was 16, I thought I was right every single time. And I was like, this is the right thing, and I'm going for it head first, all in. And so I think I really resonate with those things. I feel that romance, the romance like genre is truly one of my favorites of all time. Movie, TV show, musical, what have you. I absolutely love romance. And the love story between Tony and Maria is a whirlwind and also some of the most pure love, because you have two people who've never fallen in love, who are incredibly young and have maybe seen things, or seen other relationships, but have never been in it themselves. And so they both are in a relationship of giving of themselves wholeheartedly and 100%. And so being able to approach that, I mostly draw on literally every romance movie I've ever watched, which is all of them at this point, and draw on the love that I've felt from family, draw on, pull in all love I've ever felt and try to put that onto the stage, because I think that is what Maria does. She has all this love that she has received and has seen, and she gives it all to this one person. The conflict between her love and her loyalty to her culture and to her family, I think, are the same thing. I think that they are stemmed from love. And she falls in love with someone who is outside of her culture, but she loves her family. And she has a loyalty to this other person and to this whole group of people. And so I think that's actually the war that she has within herself throughout the entire show, is that it's the same feeling, it's the same want. But there is this outside force that is telling her to go in one direction or the other. And her question at the end of the day is, why not both? Why can't both things exist at the same time? So I think that I try to see where I can kind of level them off to give the audience possibly a window into the idea that it is possible for us to have both in life. And we don't have to pick one or the other. And that sometimes it is a societal want for us to pick one or the other, and that we can create our own path to trying to pick both. So Francesca's production of West Side Story is largely the original in having the Jerome Robbins choreography and really diving into what they did with West Side at that time. But it took place first in 1957. And so now being able to update it and modernize where it comes from, the culture of it, also just the clothing, the costumes, the set, we're looking at taking that story and how would it exist today, or when the production first was created, and you see how it actually still resonates, and you see how it is a timeless story. So that's definitely how hers is different, where you have a really beautiful touch and homage to the original, and also you're able to update it and bring it to people now for them to really see it as not a period piece, but as something that is a part of the world now. Come and see West Side Story, an absolutely beautiful tragedy of star-crossed lovers and this amazing cast.